Hello students, God bless you all. This video is part 4 of chapter 16 water. So today we will discuss the topics depletion of water table and more remaining topics. So let's start. So first question is here, what do you mean by depletion of water table? Water table we have already discussed in the previous video. What is water table? The level of water under the ground. So here we will discuss depletion of water table. Depletion means what? Decreasing. Okay, water table decreasing. So depletion of water table means scarcity of water. When the water table will decrease, when the scarcity of water will be there, means lack of water will be there, which means that there is a lack of water. It means what? Scarcity of water means lack of water, and because of that the water table gets depleted. Water scarcity is the lack of sufficient available fresh water. Water scarcity means lack of sufficient available fresh water, means it is when the fresh water gets insufficient, when the lack of sufficient available fresh water, the water scarcity problem comes. Fresh water resources to meet water demand means when water demand not able to fulfilled by the fresh water resources, so the water scarcity problem comes. So here more we will discuss depletion of water table. See, first point, water table may go down if the water is not sufficiently replenished, means water table may get decreased if the water sufficiently will not be able to replenish, means will not be able to fill the water under the ground, then the water table can decrease. And this is happen because of the, it is due to increasing population. Because of the increasing of the population, increasing the demands of water, with the increasing of population, that water table decreasing problem can come. Industries, decrease of seepage area for seepage of rainwater. It means what? Because of the increasing of industries also, because in industries also water use, a lot of water use, and when the rainwater area means what? Nowadays day by day the open area getting decreased, the open area, the forest and all. Because of that, what is happening? The area is not remain for seepage of rainwater, for absorbing of rainwater. And agricultural activities also there. Deforestation means cutting of trees. Because of the cutting of trees also the water table is getting down, and scanty rainfall means very less rainfall. Now increasing population we will discuss in detail. First point, increasing population creates demand for construction of houses, shops, offices, roads and pavements. Means what? When population will increase, the demands for construction of these places will also increase. Means what? Construction of houses. If population will increase, they will need houses to live, so construction of house will start increasing. Shops, office, roads and pavements. Pavements means footpath. So because of this increasing of the construction, water will need for in a lot of and a huge amount water will need. So because of that also, because of increasing population also, what? Water table is getting decreased. This decreases the open areas like parks and playgrounds. Because of the construction of this above places, these above things, what? The open area getting decreased, and because of this decreasing of the open area, the seepage of rainwater into the ground is also getting decreased. Means when open area will not remain much, so the water for the ground, the absorbing of water through the ground will also decrease. A huge amount of water is needed for construction work. Means what? As you know, a huge amount of water is needed for construction work, and all the water is drawn from ground, and mostly time the water has taken from the under the ground. Because of that, because of this increasing of population, the water table is getting decreased, getting depleted. Second reason is agricultural activities. First point, a majority of farmers in India depend upon rains for irrigating their crops. Majority of farmers means mostly farmers are depend upon the rains for their irrigating the crops. Irrigation system like canals are there only in a few places, but the irrigation system like canals are what? properly storing of water system is there, and it is present, it is available only few places. So what, the rainwater for irrigation only few places can be used. Second point, because of the canals only. And second point is, this system may suffer from lack of water due to plenty of rainfall. So irrigation system may suffer the problem of lack of water. Why? Because of the plenty of rainfall. Because very less rainfall, the irrigation, the agricultural system may disturb. So farmers have to use groundwater for irrigation. If the farmers are not able to use rainwater, so that what, the second option is only left for them, use the groundwater. So that what? Third point, population pressure on agriculture forces increasing the use of groundwater day by day. Means when population will increase, so it will put the pressure on the farmers to increase the groundwater day by day. Because what? Agriculture needs to fulfill the demands of the increasing of population. So agriculture will also get increased, and with the increasing of rainfall, we need water, and that water the farmers will use from the groundwater. Because of that, the level of water is getting decreased, and this resulting depletion of water table. Third point, distribution of water. First point, some places have good amount of rain, and at some places there are deserts which have scanty rainfall. You know very well, some places in India have very good amount of rain, but some places are like desert, have very less rainfall. India is a vast country, and the rainfall is not the same everywhere. Means what? India is very vast country, but the amount of rainfall is not the same everywhere. Some regions have excessive rain, while some other have very little rainfall. Excessive rain causes floods, whereas the absence of rain results in droughts. Means if excessive rain is there, it will cause floods, and this water flowing in these floods getting west, we not able to use. And where the places where absence of rain is there, these places will face the drought condition. Means the ground, the land, the soil will dry. Now next topic we will discuss scarcity of water. It means lack of water. So here first point, scarcity of water is defined as a situation where there is insufficient water to satisfy normal requirements. Means what? It is a situation. Means it is a situation where there is insufficient water. Means there is no sufficient water to satisfy our requirement. When the situation not able to satisfy our requirements of water, then the problem of scarcity of water comes. Second, though water is a renewable resource, as you know, water can get reproduced. So because of that, what? Then too the factors of scarcity of water are. Then too we are facing the problem of scarcity of water, though water is a renewable resource. So first is increasing population. Because of the increasing of the population, we are facing the problem of scarcity of water. Increasing industries, agricultural activities, deforestation. These are the main reasons because of which we are facing the problem of the scarcity of water. Water scarcity will result in insufficient plant growth. If water scarcity problem will be there, then we can face the problem of the what? Will result in insufficient plant growth. Plant growth will not be proper. Decreased food production. Food production will get less because of the water scarcity. And famine. Means and drought. Drying land will become. The land will become dry. The drought type situation can come because of the scarcity of water. You can see this is the condition of drought. If water scarcity will be there, if groundwater table will continuously get depleted, so this type of problem can come in on the earth. You can see with the increasing of the population how water demands getting increased, and the situation not able to fulfill the water demand. So that is the reason for the depletion of water table and scarcity of water. Now we will discuss next topic, water conservation. Means what? If the water will continuously get depleted, and will continuously get a scarcity of water. So we need to what? Save water. So this saving of water is that system is called what? Water conservation. So here we will discuss water conservation is a practice, means it is a practice how we can save the water, in which people, companies and governments attempt to reduce their water usage. It means the people, companies and governments come all together and find the ideas to reduce the water usage and how more we can save our water for future use. So some methods are there. We can conserve water through some methods. Rainwater harvesting. Harvesting means saving, storing of water. The storing of rainwater harvesting and using for other needs. So that what is called rainwater harvesting. Efficient distribution of water means proper distribution of water should be there. Prevention of wastage, and we should prevent from the wasting of water. So through these some methods we can conserve our water. So here we will discuss water management. How to manage the water. First point, most of the water that we get as rainfall just flow away. You know very well runoff process. I have explained you in the previous video in water cycle process. What? When the rainfall comes on the ground, so most of the water just flow away and we not able to use this water, and very less water only can get absorbed by the ground. So most of the water just flow away. The rainwater can be used to recharge the groundwater. So if we able to use the rainwater and it can be used to recharge the groundwater, so this is referred to as water harvesting or rainwater harvesting. So this process is called what? Rainwater harvesting. Means what? We can save rainwater and we can use for other purpose, and this storing of rainwater and is called rainwater harvesting. Many places in India and old age practice of water storage and water recharge like the Bowries. From the ancient time of India, and from this is a very old practice to save the water and to recharge the water under the ground. Bowery system was, so we can save the water through the Boweries. And Bowery was the traditional way of collecting water, and it was the traditional way of collecting water. Means nowadays also some places Boweries are there. And this is picture is showing rainwater harvesting. You can see how rain is coming, how rainwater is falling on the terrace, and this water get collect in the tank, and through the tanks some pipes are getting connect, and these pipes can carry the water. Here this water can use for the garden, and through the pump and all this water is going under the ground and recharging the water system under the ground. And this process we can know as rainwater harvesting. Thank you children.